speaking of defense, obviously one of their better players is Joey Caruso.
Mm-hmm.
How are you planning to stop him on Friday night?
Yeah, there's no stopping, and I think that's fair to say. I have a lot of respect for Joey. He's one of the better guards that I've seen come through Hershey in my 10 years as head coach, and he's got a lot of different tools. I think the part of this is a lot of our players know him. I think he knows a lot of our players, and it's important that we do our best to limit and contain. When you get into games like these, nobody ever completely shuts down someone else. So it's a matter of limiting clean opportunities and trying to keep people a little bit unbalanced.
And then in that first game, you had Grant Whitebloom on him eventually coming off the bench. He did a pretty good job on him. But also you've seen Grant Zelmer guarding some of the better guards and players on the other teams.
Yeah.
Who are you planning on going with? What kind of looks are you planning on sending his way?
Yeah, it'll be a mix. It'll be a mix. I mean, if you watch, the second through fourth quarters of that game, and I know they're scouting us, we're scouting them. So it's really going to come down to two neighborhood teams, two rivalry teams. I think two programs that have a lot of respect for each other. There'll be a lot thrown out. It should be a great atmosphere at Gene Walker here come Friday night.
With this game on Friday night, obviously you're fighting for the East Division title. How important is it for you guys to win this division this year?
Well, I think this year for our seniors, it's a chance to win the East. We've already clinched a share, but to win it outright on your home court, and to possibly host a conference championship. It's a very special thing that the Mid-Suburban League does, as well as any conference in the suburbs. And, we set a trend, and it rotates every other year. So it goes east-west, east-west. And in 2009, we were able to host it. 2011, we were able to host it. 2013, we were able to host it. But unfortunately, we lost the East in 2015. So it's been 4 years since we last hosted an MSL conference final. We played in it on the odd years where we had to go on the road. But you can ask players, you can ask staff members, to be able to host all 11 other MSL schools for a single 32-minute game with the conference championship on the line. It's one of the most special things you can ask for as a high school basketball coach.
And then looking forward to that game, obviously the players are focused on Hershey right now, but how excited are they about the prospect to be able to play Friend for the chance to win a conference title if they win on Friday?
Yeah, we're not talking about it much, I'll be honest. They know it's at stake, and like I said, they have vision, but if you looked at how our guys are focused, if you come in and walk into our practice, they're talking a lot of orange and brown right now. So it's until that's done, the other thing, whatever the cliche is, it's on the back burner. We know it's there, it's just we can't get there. And it's you guys know the stuff I teach, but the old Taoist line is that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And so for us, we can't get to where we want to go until we take the next step, and that'll be Friday night.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Good luck on Friday night.
Thanks.
This has been Week 9 of Prospect Basketball Weekly. I'm your host, Paul Evers, and for my co-host, Jack Ankeny, thank you, and we'll see you next week.